Good afternoon. We had a few questions from the college algebra class, so we're going to go over them. So the first one here talks about restrictions, and another word for it is domain restrictions, because the problem is what can X not be? And in this case, X cannot equal, the denominators here can't equal 0. Because if you divide by 0, try it on your calculator. If you do 5 divided by 0, it'll say that it doesn't exist. So what we need to do to figure out what those domain restrictions are, where it can't be equal to 0 for the denominator, set the denominators equal to 0. So set it equal to 0, you get X as 1. Set the other denominator here equal to 0, and you get -5. Likewise, this one on the right then, where is that equal to 0? Well, you're supposed to factor it, and it factors in X minus 1 and X plus 5. And that is the same thing we've just done. So same thing, you'd set each of those equal to 0 and solve them, and those are the domain restrictions. So that's how you do that one. Let me stop my share on that. All right, give me a second. I have to share the screen each and every time. It's annoying. All right, let me find you. Here you are. All right, so next question was number 25. So looking at 25, they want us to solve it now. So solving it, the easiest thing to do is to clear the denominators, to clear the fractions away. And so what you do is you look at the denominators, which are 8 and 3, and what's the least common denominator or multiple of what's there? And that's 24. 8 times 3 is 24, or that's the first multiple of 8 and 3. And then to clear them, you multiply each and every term by the number 24. So doing the first one, you've got 24 times 7x over 8. So it's going to clear away that denominator because you can cancel 8 into 24 3 times, and then 3 times 7, 21x. And then you got the next one then, oh, we're going to go this way. So 24 over 1 times x over 3 now. 24 times the next one, x over 3. Again, cancel. 3 goes in 24 8 times, multiply straight across, and you've got 8x. And last of all then, 24 times 13 gives you 312. And now we have an equation to solve. And I like putting my letters on the left and my numbers on the right. So we're going to move that plus 8x to the other side. So let's subtract 8x from both sides. So that gives you then 13x equals 312. Next, divide by 13, and you get x is equal to 24. All right, the next one you guys asked about was 26. All right, so I have to unshare and reshare. So let me find it. Number 26. Okay, so look at a number 26. It's the same issue. We want to clear away the denominators, which are the 7 and the 3. So clearing those away, multiply the first multiple of both of them is 21, or 7 times 3 is 21. So 21 times the first term there, x plus 1 over 7. You can cancel 7 and the 21 3 times. So that leaves you then with 3 times x plus 1. And then that equals, next up, the next term is a 1. 21 times 1 is 21. And then bring the minus down, don't lose it. And then multiply or distribute across the next last term here. You got 21 times x plus 6 over 3. 3 goes into 21 7 times, so that clears away the 3. And then you're left with 7 times x plus 6. So the next step is to distribute across the parentheses, multiply across. So you got 3x plus 3. Distribute the 7 across. So that gives you negative 7x minus 42. And then I'm going to combine my numbers over there on the right. So 21 minus 42, you can use your calculator. 21 minus 42 is negative 21. And again, letters left, numbers right. So I'm going to move that minus 7x to the other side. So it's plus 7x. Move the plus 3 to the other side. So it's minus 3. So whenever you move something left or right, you change signs. So then you've got 15, no, not 15. 7 plus 3, 10x equals negative 21 minus 3, negative 24, or use your calculators. There's no shame. Divide, and you get x is equal to negative 2.4. And while we're there on the page, notice on the bottom, there's some options for how to have the book help you do it. So hopefully it shares it. I don't know if it does or not, but you can click on help me solve this. And it pops out with like help to help you through doing it, and you kind of moves you along through it. Or you can do show me an example, view an example, and it walks you through an example. Or you can have it show you the textbook, get more help. So go to the book. There's also a video down there, it said, so you could have watched a video. But there's several things to look at there to try to help you solve a problem when you don't understand it. So it goes right to the textbook, to the problem that you're on. And hopefully it's sharing it here. So going down to the bottom, you can see we're on, like I said, rational equations. And so you can read all about it. It'll pop it out bigger so you can look at it. All right. Nice to see you all. We'll talk again later. Good luck on your homework.